My wife cheated on me and stole all my hard-earned money. What I did next shocked her completely. 2 years ago, I thought my marriage was rock solid. A loving wife, a cozy home in Colorado, dreams of kids running around. But one phone call turned my world upside down. My wife, Sarah, wasn't just cheating, she was stealing everything I'd worked for. And when I fought back, her family and even my own cousin tried to bury me in lies. What happened next? It'll leave you speechless. I'm Ethan, a 34-year-old math teacher from Arvada, Colorado. Just a regular guy who loves family. Growing up, we'd throw epic 4th of July barbecues, mom's potato salad, dad's terrible guitar strumming, neighbors packed in our backyard. I met Sarah at a Broncos tailgate in 2015. She was all smiles, loved hiking in the Rockies, and we clicked. We got married in 2018, bought a fixer-upper in Arvada, and I thought we were building a future. I saved every penny from teaching, dreaming of a family. But looking back, I missed the warning signs. Sarah started staying late at her real estate job, got secretive with her phone, and brushed me off when I asked why. I trusted her too much to see the truth. It all started in March 2023. I got a text from an unknown number. Check your wife's emails. My heart sank like a stone. I'm not the guy who snoops, but my gut was screaming. That night, while Sarah was supposedly at a client meeting, I opened our shared laptop. My hands shook as I found her email. Flirty messages with some guy named Derek, her coworker. They weren't just chatting. They planned secret dinners, weekend getaways to Aspen, even laughed about how I was clueless. My stomach churned. I felt like my whole life was a lie, like the ground was slipping under me. I wanted to scream, but I held it in, wondering how much deeper this betrayal went. I confronted Sarah the next day, my voice shaking with anger. I expected tears, maybe an apology. Instead, she rolled her eyes. "You're blowing this out of proportion, Ethan," she said, like I was the crazy one. That's when I got bank alerts on my phone. Our joint savings, $45,000 I'd scraped together from teaching and summer tutoring, was down to $8,000. My heart pounded as I dug into the statements. Transfers to an account I didn't recognize. Sarah claimed it was for home repairs, but our house still had leaky pipes and peeling paint. I called the bank, barely able to speak. They confirmed the money went to an account in Derek's name. My wife wasn't just cheating. She was robbing me blind for her lover. I felt like I was drowning, betrayed by the one person I'd trusted with my future. I was a wreck, barely sleeping, but I turned to my older sister, Rachel, who lives in Denver. She's always been my rock, and she never liked Sarah. Last Thanksgiving, at Mom's house, she pulled me aside and whispered, "Sarah's too slick, Ethan. She's hiding something." I laughed it off, thought it was just sisterly protectiveness. But now I spilled everything to Rachel. She's a paralegal and didn't sugarcoat it. "Check your mortgage records," she said. I did, and my blood ran cold. Sarah had forged my signature to refinance our house, pulling out $100,000 in equity. It was gone, funneled to Derek. Rachel said, "She's not just cheating, she's stealing your life." I needed support, so I told Sarah's parents, Linda and Frank, hoping they care. Instead, they turned on me. Linda snapped, "You're not man enough to keep her happy, Ethan. Stop whining." Frank called me a liar, said I was dragging their daughter's name through the mud. They spread rumors at our church, telling everyone I was controlling, jealous, even unstable. Neighbors stopped waving, and my coworkers gave me side eyes. I felt cornered, like Sarah's charm had turned our whole community against me, and I was fighting alone except for Rachel. I wasn't giving up, no matter how much it hurt. Rachel connected me with a lawyer, and we built a case, bank records, email screenshots, proof of the forged refinance. I learned Sarah and Derek were running a bigger scam, forging documents to swindle other homeowners in Arvada. My lawyer tipped off the police, and we planned to confront Sarah at a charity gala her real estate office was hosting in July. My heart was racing as I walked into that glitzy ballroom, Rachel by my side. Sarah was on stage, all smiles, accepting a fake award for community service. I could barely breathe, but I stood up, my voice shaking with fury. "Sarah's a fraud," I said, loud enough for the whole room to hear. "She forged my signature, stole our savings, and she's scamming all of you." The crowd went silent, jaws dropped. Sarah's face turned white, her charm cracking. But then my own cousin Mike, who worked with her, stood up and shouted, "Ethan's lying. He's just jealous of her success." I felt like I'd been stabbed in the back. Mike knew the truth, he'd seen the forged documents, but he was in on the scam, pocketing a cut. My hands clenched, betrayal burning through me. Before Sarah could spin another lie, the police moved in. They'd been watching, and right there, in front of her boss, clients, and our neighbors, they arrested her for fraud and identity theft. Handcuffs clicked, cameras flashed, and the crowd gasped. Derek was arrested at his condo later that night. Seeing Sarah's perfect facade crumble was justice, but my heart was still in pieces, torn apart by her lies and Mike's betrayal. After the gala, the rumors didn't stop. Linda and Frank doubled down, telling everyone I'd framed Sarah, that I was the real villain. I heard whispers at the grocery store, felt stares at church. It stung, knowing people I'd known for years believed I'd ruined my own wife. But I wasn't letting them win. Rachel helped me organize a community meeting at a local rec center in Arvada. I was nervous, my palms sweaty, but I stood up and told the truth. I showed bank statements, the forged refinance papers, even played a recorded voicemail from Sarah admitting to one of the transfers before she realized I was onto her. My voice cracked as I said, I loved her, but she betrayed me and I won't let her family rewrite my story. My pastor, who doubted me, apologized. Neighbors came up after, some teary, saying they should have trusted me. One even admitted Linda tried to bribe her to spread more lies. I filed a defamation complaint against Linda and Frank with my lawyer's help. They backed off, facing potential fines, and moved out of Arvada last month. Clearing my name felt like lifting a weight off my chest, but the scars of being shunned still ached. The divorce finalized in January 2024. Sarah got 4 years in prison for fraud. Derek got 6. I kept the house, but the savings and equity were gone. I'm back to teaching, grading papers under Arvada's quiet stars. Rachel and my parents have been my lifeline, but I cut Mike out of my life for good. The town still talks about the gala, about Sarah's fall. I walk past our old hiking trails where we used to laugh, and it hits me hard I may never love again. My heart's too scarred, too afraid of another lie. Sometimes I lie awake, wondering if I'll ever trust anyone the way I trusted her. Or if I'm destined to be alone.